Good morning, Web Spiders. Today is Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. It is a date marked in the history of our nation that calls for us to remember. And I have a group of fourth grade students here. They're going to make sure that we understand the importance of this day and that when we do our moment of silence today, we can keep all these thoughts in our own heads. Okay? Are you guys ready? Okay. Real loud.
Today we remember the events that happened 17 years ago on September 11th, 2001. None of our Web Spiders were even born yet, but I'm sure your parents and grandparents remember that day quite well.
It was a scary day and sad as many people died in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania that morning due to terrible choices made by a number of people who strongly disagreed with our country's leaders and the United States, what the United States stands for.
But instead of focusing on this tragic event, we should consider the lesson we learned from 9/11.
Immediately after these events 17 years ago, good people around the world showed the kindness and love for each other by reaching out and helping families who were hurt by this event.
Firefighters and police officers in particular, the Great Girls risking their own lives to save others.
Americans put aside their differences by coming together and showing the power of patriotism by finding the strength to love and help their neighbor no matter the color of their skin, their religious background, or how much money they had. It didn't matter. All that mattered was that we were all Americans and we would stick together.
Soldiers sacrificed their time and lives to fight against those who might harm us, and the whole country started taking our own safety more seriously.
So again, what are the lessons? We must show each other kindness and love. We must have courage to do the right thing and protect and defend each other. We have to put aside differences and care for each other equally.
Thank you so much to our fourth grade students. I think it would be very, very apropos at this moment for us to go ahead and stand and have a moment of silence. 9/11 will forever be in our hearts. And we unite as Americans, grateful that we have a great country to live in.
We will never forget.
We will never forget. You're right. So let's stand and think about this day. Okay, close your eyes. Thank you, guys. You can be seated. It's not really time for the pledge yet. We're not to that part, but I just thought we really need to have our moment of silence after that wonderful tribute that the fourth grade provided for us. Thank you so much. And as Michael said, we will never forget. We will never forget.
Yeah, we'll never forget what happened on that
No,
day.
we will not. Okay, I remember exactly where I was on that day. I think most of us do. Okay. I'm going to fill your buckets, though. I'm going to fill your buckets with some bucket fillers. So, CJ Hill, you get a bucket filler from Mrs. Pate. CJ showed great bounce when he became upset and frustrated in class, and he quickly made a better choice. Woohoo! Way to go, Mr. CJ. This goes out to Naomi Kanoy Sullivan. Mrs. Pate says, Naomi is always willing and happy to help out. She often runs errands or helps out other students or teachers. Thank you, Naomi. And this goes out to Michaela Matthews from Miss Lizelle. Michaela helped Andrew pick up the things that fell out of his book bag at early bus. She even waited for him so that they could walk to the bus together. Way to go, Miss Michaela. I think Michaela's absent today, so I might have to share that and read it on another day. But that is awesome. Sticking together, taking care of each other, that's the lesson that we should learn from 9/11. Stick together and take care of each other. We're very lucky here at Web to have lots of people who love and care about all of our Web Spiders. So let's be nice to each other. My bucket got a little emptied when I got a bus report this morning. I got a bus report that an older student actually hit one of our Web Spiders on the bus, and they actually left a bruise. That's not caring for each other. That's not being kind to each other, is it? We need to act like we're a family and take care of each other, because we are a family and we do care about each other. So on this day, 9/11, 17 years after the tragedy that happened, let's care about each other. Today, when you're frustrated with someone or it's not your turn, try to think about loving each other. Practice your self-discipline and take care of each other. There are so many things more important than being first in line. There are so many things more important than getting called on first in class. There are so many things more important than a lot of the choices we make each day. And I think self-discipline is the greatest way to show that. And then just be loving and kind to each other. Okay? So thank you again, 4th grade, for helping us to recognize that today on 9/11. At this time, if you'll stand and push your chair in, we're going to go ahead and do our pledge. Okay? If you want to look this way instead of your flag, you can put your hand on your heart to my flag today. Okay? Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job. Now you can sit down. Awesome. Whew. It was kind of an exciting way to start the day, but I don't like it to start with my bucket empty. So do everything you can today to fill everyone's buckets way back up. Are you bringing your pennies in? Penny wars are still going on. Penny wars are still going on. So make sure that you're bringing those pennies in. And also our box top challenge is still going on. So bring in those box tops. Don't let your parents throw anything away without cutting the box top off. Each box top is 10 cents for our school. Okay. Bookstore was open. I saw a big line today. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Saw some really cute flower pens being sold and pencil grippers. Let's do our creed. Let's have a wonderful or terrific Tuesday. And let's make sure that we practice self-discipline and love each other. Here we go. I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. Make it a great day in the Webb. Rotary's going to their first meeting at Franklin College today. Izzy and Lily and Isabella are starting to head up our Webb Food Pantry, which is so exciting. Just make it a great day in the Webb, guys. Love each other, okay? Fill buckets. Practice self-discipline. Have a great day. Make sure you are doing it right.